As the sun rises over the historic city of Kumasi, a beacon of excellence continues to shine brightly. Kumasi Wesley Girls High School, affectionately known as Kwegehe, the land of gold and rich resources. For generations, this distinguished institution has nurtured young women into confident leaders, professionals, and change makers. Today, under the leadership of Headmistress Mrs. Lava Mankwa Bafo Iwa, a proud alumna of the school, supported by a dedicated management team and staff, Kumasi Wesley Girls High School continues its journey toward becoming a model institution of academic excellence, discipline, and holistic development.
I'm Lava Mankwa, the headmistress of Kumasi Wesley Girls High School. As an old girl who is currently the headmistress of the school, it means very great to me because that is the foundation of my education and character formation. So being asked to lead the school this time is an honor and a great responsibility to give back to my alma mater. The mission of the school is a center of excellence to give holistic academic training to girls. And we are still pursuing that mission. Morally, we are training the girls to become upright academically and to be able to fit into the society at large. As an old girl who has passed through the four walls of the school and knowing very well what hindered or what was not making life comfortable for students during my time. Now, being a leader, I have to champion and make life comfortable for our girls. That is why we are trying to do our best in improving on the existing infrastructure.
Driven by a commitment to progress, the school has embarked on several transformational projects aimed at improving the learning environment and enhancing students' life.
I'm Philomena Ansudiabo, the Assistant Headmistress Administration of Kumasi Wesley Girls High School. When I joined the institution, we were faced with challenges with respect to infrastructure. We have challenges with dormitory or accommodation issues, chairs, water, and the rest. It was necessary to improve the physical environment because we stand to educate girls holistically. And to be able to educate somebody, the environment needs to be conducive in order for the person to be able to feel comfortable to adapt to the changes that you want to have in them. So there was the need to improve upon the physical challenges to make learning environment conducive for all students. As our Zoom office as the Assistant Headmistress Administration of the school and finding out the challenges of Kumasi Wesley Girls High School, I teamed up with my SRC. So the SRC was charged to come out with a modalities that every year, before an SRC year group exists, they should come out with a project to help change the environment of the school. So we started with uplifting the face of our buildings. So we started with painting the classroom block, the administration block. Then another year embark on having lava benches so that during visiting, parents can get a place to sit and feel comfortable. So the SRC decided that this year's SRC will be geared towards renovating the Get Fund block. So they put up their best, and by God's grace, at the end of their celebration, we were able to renovate the Get Fund block, which is now going to accommodate over 600 students.
One of the most remarkable transformations can be seen in the quadrangle, located within the dormitory enclave. Once a muddy and erosion-prone area that became difficult to access during the rainy season, it has now been beautifully paved through the Legacy Blue Card project, funded by the 2025 graduating class, the Aurelia Ladies. Today, the space provides students with a safe, attractive, and functional environment.
Students remember how muddy the place was, and then during rainy seasons, we used to find it difficult to walk around or even go to class. It was challenging to the extent that students were finding it difficult to go to class during the rainy season. And then when it rains too, we find it difficult to walk about, and then if care is not taken, we might slip and fall. So these were some of the challenges we faced. The paved area has improved students' life by helping us walk about easily, whether during the rainy season or the sunny season. When it rains, there is no mud around, so we are able to walk around easily without slipping. And then when the sun shines too, because the place has been paved, there is no dust around, so movement becomes very easy for us. The message the Aurelia project is sending to future students is that they can embark on bigger projects than our pavements. And then when they become old girls and then they come back, they feel proud that they were able to do this for the school. And then they will also encourage other students to embark on bigger projects for the school.
Inspired by this achievement, the Belladonna 2026 year group transformed another key area of the campus. What was once a muddy and uneven stretch between the dormitory block and the multi-purpose hall has now become the magnificent Belladonna Times Square, fondly known as BTS. This vibrant space now serves as a venue for assemblies, exhibitions, receptions, recreational activities, and other memorable school events.
It was like we have multiple photos. Even students working on them was very, very difficult. And that is why we decided to help make this place like what it is now. We gave some cards to students, and then they went out and then they solicited for funds. I'll use this medium to thank parents for helping us, because not every one of them will allow their daughters to go and then use their card for money. So that is the reason why we're able to get money for this project. Some parents were complaining that we should build them, but you know the system in the school or in the GES, there's no way you can build students for money. So we pleaded with them, and they went through the board of the school, and then they accepted. Though some were able to donate, some did not bring anything, but in all, we give all credit to all students and all parents. Very, very important to the future, because it will bring about beautification. I remember the presiding bishop of Methodist Church Ghana visited, and he was very happy to see this here. So it will help the school in future.
The spirit of transformation extended beyond walkways and open spaces. A Gets-Found dormitory block that had been made unusable for years due to major structural and roofing challenges has now been renovated through the efforts of the 2025-2026 SRC executives and their patrons.
Due to the free SHS, with the increasing enrollment of girls, and then our Get-Found dormitory, which holds a number of students, for the past 5 years was ripped off. So that dormitory, which was helping us to accommodate girls for the past 5 years, were not able to accommodate a lot of girls over there. So those who were even in that dormitory were shifted to join their other girls in the other dormitory. So there was a whole lot of overcrowding. In fact, it's a big relief to management having that Get-Found dormitory ready for accommodating girls this time, because many girls were tend to be day students. Therefore, coming to school was a problem for some of them, though they gained admission, but because of that lack of accommodation, some were tend to be day students. And the existing students or the continuing students who were also asked to join the other houses or dormitories, they have now been moved back to their dormitory to have their comforts. Now, discipline at the dormitory is also at its highest peak, since they are not overcrowded. Laying of beds, the protocols that they need to follow at the dormitory can now be followed, because We now have a spacious place to accommodate all of them.
The restored facility is ready to provide safe and comfortable accommodation for students once again. These achievements have been made possible through the support of committed stakeholders, alumni, parents, and partners. Odotogri Rural Bank PLC and Professor Christopher Labi and family donated 10,000 litre poly tanks to improve water storage, while Mr. Erica Makwai Japon sponsored a mechanized borehole to address the school's growing water needs. The school also acknowledges Ms. Irene Amankwa, a member of the 1989 year group and former girls prefect, for sponsoring the repainting of the sick bay, as well as the 1996 year group for donating 50 monodesks and 100 bags of cement towards developmental projects. Special appreciation goes to Honorable Akwesi Konedu, Member of Parliament, for supporting the school through the donation of cement, monodesks, sponsorship packages for outstanding final year students, and the repainting of the science laboratory. The Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, under the leadership of Mayor Honorable Richard Ofori-Ejiman, has also contributed significantly through the ongoing installation of a solar power system for the ICT department and the donation of waste bins to improve sanitation on campus.
I would say my stakeholders. Without you, the school cannot run. We need our stakeholders to help us get to a single track system. Right now, Kumasi Wesley Girls is among the top girls' schools in Ghana now. Students keep on choosing the school. So we are pleading with our stakeholders to come to our aid by providing us with additional classroom block, a 12-unit classroom block, and a dormitory, so that together we can be on single track. So our stakeholders, Kumasi Wesley Girls is calling upon you, come to our aid so that together we can educate more girls for the nation.
Beyond infrastructure, student safety and welfare remain a top priority. The introduction of electronic visiting cards, installation of CCTV cameras, and placement of safety signboards across the campus have strengthened security and created a safer learning environment for all.
Students are safe to the extent that we have security cameras around, which is making the students aware that they are being watched, what they are doing. So they are supposed to do the right thing as expected. And then also there is visiting cards for parents and guardians who have their wards in our school, so that students do not invite any people aside their family to come into the school. Who knows, they might be bad people. So the visiting cards is also protecting the safety of the students.
While much has been achieved, the journey continues. One key project that still requires support is the completion of the Teachers' Bungalow, which will provide accommodation for additional resident staff and further strengthen student supervision and welfare. As Kumasi Wesley Girls High School continues to grow, we extend a heartfelt appeal to old students, parents, corporate organizations, philanthropists, and friends of the school to partner with us in shaping the future.
As a growing institution where many more girls wish to attend, Oliver Twist will continue to ask for more. We need additional classroom blocks, dormitories, and then we have an uncompleted staff bungalow, which has been in standstill for the past 10 years. We need more of our staff to stay on campus to help us monitor our girls' learning after school. We have few teachers on campus, and we have a population of about 4,000 girls on campus. But it would interest you to know that we have only 20 teachers staying on campus, whereas we have a 5-story building by the PTA. So we need to complete that facility so that we can have more resident staff to help us mold our girls as our vision states. My vision for the next 5 years is to see my alma mater be one of the leading girls' schools in Ghana academically. And then our girls being confident, responsible, and giving back to the society. I want to see our girls going higher, and the rubber factor, wherever you find yourself, let the rubber factor in you be seen. The glory of the garden. It should glorify everyone. You should arise wherever you find yourself. Let the gold in you be seen by all. Let the whole world know that really you've been nurtured on the land of gold and natural resources. Wesley Irama, arise and shine.
Wesley Irama. Wesley Iraba, girl power. Are you there? Thank you. Come for yourself.
Together, we can build a stronger institution. Together, we can create greater opportunities for over 3,000 young women. Together, we can leave a legacy that future generations will be proud of. And now, as we celebrate the vision, dedication, and progress, we proudly unveil one of the latest symbols of transformation on our campus, the Belladonna Times Square. A symbol of excellence, a symbol of service, a symbol of legacy. Kumasi Wesley Girls High School, advancing steadily toward becoming a model institution for academic excellence, discipline, and holistic development. Thank you for being a part of our journey.